So the three modifications that we are going to make to our caravan are... Hi and welcome back to one of the Robsons. In this week we're going to look at 3 different modifications that we've made to our caravan, or in our case intend to make the caravan in order to improve it for our family lifestyle. This video is part of an international Vanners collaboration and they will be back on in a second. And also at the end of the video there will be a playlist of different videos that you can watch for other people that have modified their vans. So we only bought our caravan in December of last year. Because of COVID, we haven't been out in it that much so far. So we kind of didn't know what we wanted to change on our caravan. So the 3 modifications that we are going to make to our caravan are... Number 1, we're going to add an external gas point. So as you've probably seen in some videos recently, we use the Cara quite a bit to cook outside. And that's great. But at the moment it means basically lugging a gas bottle, which actually isn't in the front locker because we're in a Bailey caravan here, from the side locker all the way around to the front, hooking it all up, and then when we don't need it or when we need it in the caravan itself in terms of the oven, we have to unhook it from that side and take it back in. That's a bit of a chew on. So on the screen now is where we're going to put the external gas point. And also on the screen here is a little kit that we've bought. This is getting done later this month. So sometime in July, if you watch our videos, you will see that we have an external gas point, and that'll make life a whole lot easier for us and the family. Number 2 is that on this caravan, the aerial point is in the middle of the van. Now initially that does seem like a good idea because we've got the really great Bailey front window here, and seeing out that Bailey front window is absolutely amazing. It's great for views and something we really enjoy. But there is a bit of an issue. Because the TV aerial is in the middle of the caravan, it means you've got to put the TV there, or you generally have to put there unless you're going to watch things like Netflix or Amazon Prime and you're not going to use anything to do with the TV aerial. But the issue you get is we've got 2 long bench seats going on here. And the problem that means that actually you've got, if you get 5 of us sat there, particularly if you're on the far side from where I am now, is that actually when one person's behind the other person, they can't see the TV. So that means either the other person's got to be like leaning around, or the person in front's got to duck their head or kind of move out the way. So it doesn't really work for us. So instead we're going to put an additional TV point at the front of the caravan that you'll be able to see on the screen now where that's going to go. And the thumbs down is just showing that basically it's not there at the moment. And that will allow us to have the TV at the front instead, which is going to work better for our family. Because there's nothing worse than trying to watch a film and not being able to see it because somebody's head's in front. You know exactly what it's like when you go to the theatre or the cinema, and that's not something that we want here. So number 1 is an external gas point, and number 2 for us is to have a TV aerial at the front, so we're not having to basically set the TV up in the middle section. Number 3 is a bit of a funny contentious issue really. A lot of caravans, and it's the same with motorhomes, don't come with that many sockets. And the reason for that is it helps keep the manufacturers the price down on them when you're buying them. Otherwise they've got to pass on that extra amount of money to you. Or particularly with newer caravans and new motorhomes due to B+E license and C1 licenses, they like to keep the weight of the vehicles down. So what they do is they don't put as many sockets in as you might require. So in our caravan we've got a front socket, 1 middle socket where the TV aerial point is currently. Then we've got 2 next to me, so that gives me 4. And we've got 1 at the front, so that gives me 5. But again, with a family of our size, where we've got 5 people in our family, and obviously all 3 children have a tablet, I've got all my drone, my camera, my phone that I'm filming on now, so it's quite a bit there, and it doesn't really work for us. So basically, we need to put some extra sockets in. So one of the issues we've got is a bit of a bone of contention, as you can see on the screen now, is when you try to plug the TV in, because it's so close to the wall, you can't actually get it in the socket. So what that means, the bit that you can see now, is we have to get an extension out, a 4-way out, then we have to plug the socket in. So one of our big modifications that we're going to do fairly soon is to add an extra socket in the middle and then turn it round so that's easy to fit. We're going to put some extra sockets at the front, and we're also intending to put some extra 12 volts in, because again there isn't a lot, and there isn't a lot of USB sockets in this caravan. In fact, there are no USB sockets in the caravan at all at the moment. So our intention is when we put the electrics in is to add in some extra 12 volts as well. So 3 things that we're going to improve in our caravan in the future: 1, a gas point, an external one; 2, an aerial point at the front because at the moment we don't have one; and 3, we're going to add in some extra sockets around the caravan that'll make it more usable for us as a family. If you got some value from this video, please remember to smash the like button, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and also make sure that you watch all of the other Vanners collaborations that you can see on the top left here now for you to click on. Hope you've enjoyed that, and hopefully you feel that you're going to join our journey on rolling the Robsons and click the subscribe button, and we'll see you in our next video.